And now moving on to the top 4, it was going to be a match played between Faman and Rayne Tay. Well,
yeah, I mean you'll see it soon, but Rayne dressed very fabulously for his semi-finals
absolutely
match.
fabulously. He should have won that during the Nashville Open or even on day 1 of Worlds. But hey, apparently Wayne forgot to bring it to Worlds. So Wayne's fault. Oh well. So yeah, we didn't see either of these two players because Rayne's match, well, we opted to stream the other side of the bracket. And in any case, Rayne ended up not playing his top 8 set because Ying lost her Katana
yeah,
and decided not to play out the set. So Rayne not being tested today so far. Faman did overcome JS Dale, though apparently the intel on him having a team sheet error was entirely Faman trolling us. Faman's team is perfectly fine.
Okay.
We are not surprised given this is Faman we're talking about.
Okay,
so Faman did overcome JS. It was honestly one of the favorites to make it through the top card here today. So Faman again does have these strange points where he just displays moments of absolute brilliance. He is the reigning Singapore regional champion. Will always be the reigning Singapore regional champion because we were not getting any more regionals in Singapore. So never underestimate Faman, especially since Faman's last title did come in 2016. A very similar format to today.
Yeah, with legendaries running around present.
And well, back then he did transform into us to get a Scarf Primal Kyogre, and now he's got a Scarf Kyogre. Here, Faman's team is the Kyogre, Yveltal, Tapu Bulu, Incineroar, Ferrothorn, and the Toxicroak.
Yeah, and as we saw yesterday, Rayne's team is Lunala, Xerneas, Incineroar, Ferrothorn, Tapu Koko, and Suicune.
Yeah, but never mind his team. Look at his fabulous unicorn onesie.
Yeah,
you can't see it. You can't really tell on the camera, but it is fabulously pink. Extremely aggressively pink.
Yeah, Skylar, eat your heart out.
Yep. Don't worry, Skylar. Your time is coming, my prince.
Okay, so for Rayne, I mean, the obvious strategy here would be to try to get your Xerneas going with the setup with your Geomancy. Is that viable?
Well, it's really only the Ferrothorn that's stopping him. And I do expect the Yveltal to carry Snarl on Faman's side as well. But I don't think it is as aggressively obnoxious as Matthias, variant of Yveltal. But it's still an option. And well, in theory, Toxicroak could hit Xerneas fairly decently with a Poison Jab. But unfortunately, Toxicroak's secondary typing makes it neutral to Fairy and unable to take any hit whatsoever. Though he does have Focus Sash, take one Moonblast / Dazzling Gleam. And we're going into the game 1 of this top 4 set. It's going to be Toxicroak and Tapu Bulu. So here's the fake out option for Faman and the likely Scarf Tapu Bulu up against Ferrothorn,
and
who is weak to fighting. So that's it for that's something Toxicroak can do. And Tapu Koko, who's weak to poison. So again, Toxicroak looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And Tapu Bulu actually revealing that it is slower than Koko. So potentially not the Scarf.
And Toxicroak actually shudders here because there's something that is super effective.
No, shudders is something that can, I believe, something that can knock out the Oh yeah, it's Sky Drop. He's shuddering in response to Sky Drop. So now Faman knows, if he doesn't already know. He can't be suspecting Bulldoze because I'm sure Ferrothorn does learn Bulldoze, but come on Faman, I'm sure you know.
And I mean, the reaction was like, oh okay, then Toxicroak is not running Dry Skin.
Yes. You can't even bluff it. So Faman making the dubious decision of not just breeding and training a Toxicroak with Dry Skin, he wrote it down on his team sheet and didn't think anything was wrong.
Anticipation, you mean?
Yeah, anticipation.
Ooh. I mean, it can use...
Toxicroak does fake out here, so doesn't go for the Ferrothorn to take recoil.
Doesn't want to...
As Bulu actually does have the fast... Okay, not fast. Does he get the KO though? Yeah, he does get the knockout immediately on the Koko. So Rayne trading? But how does he trade with Gyro Ball onto the Bulu? But Bulu's not that fast though. Is it going to be enough to KO?
Super effective?
Nah, not quite. Bulu's still slow enough to survive that hit. I think Rayne hoped to trade but didn't get the trade he was looking for. Toxicroak showing his worth with the fake out there. Recognizing that, hey, he's got Sky Drop, I need to get him off. Anticipation. Yeah. Identifying the threat for Faman.
I think it's more of that he didn't want to target the Ferrothorn because he doesn't want to get his Sash broken.
And now, the Toxicroak learns Sucker Punch. I believe it does.
It does, yes.
Which would just decimate the Lunala, even through Shadow Shield.
I mean, even if it doesn't, the Bulu should be able to finish off.
The Bulu wouldn't be able to move before Lunala though.
Okay.
But Sucker Punch should be an extremely strong option to just knock Lunala all the way down.
And I mean, Toxicroak will hang on because of the Focus Sash, and if it doesn't go down this turn, he can pin the Lunala down with a subsequent
Someone's got to be careful though, because now he's given Ferrothorn Grassy Terrain.
How is that a problem?
Means the power is actually going to do quite a bit of damage.
Toxic Croak does resist.
Oh, Rayne actually baiting out an attack. They're hoping to catch a Sucker Punch. Revealing he brought the Suicune instead, so didn't bring the Xerneas this game.
Ooh, but if the Tapu Bulu grass hammers into that slot, it's gonna take a lot of damage.
Oh, and Farman doesn't fall for it. Farman switches the Toxic Croak out for his own Ferrothorn. Exactly what he wants to face the Suicune.
Yes.
As Horn Leech comes out. And yeah, he's going to get free recovery onto the Suicune. And a KO for that matter.
My word.
Extremely powerful Tapu Bulu here. Perhaps holding a boosting item. A Miracle Seed perhaps.
Oh, not enough to kill the Suicune, sorry. Just barely hangs on and triggers the berry.
But what's Suicune going to do now though?
Yeah,
and now he's going to survive the Gyro Ball if he comes out.
Staring down 2 grass types. Not something you enjoy doing.
As knocks off the berry on the Ferrothorn. No, knocks off the
Leftovers.
leftovers. As Grassy Terrain kicks in and Suicune shown to be faster than Bulu but doesn't have an ice attack, so Bulu's not going to be concerned at all. And Rayne, that's why you have to say he's been floundering. His choice of outfit perhaps inhibiting the usual place he's known for.
Yeah. Unicorns are not known for as strategic masters of predict, and they are not known for their
too
predictive
pure
ability.
They're just too pure.
Yeah. And Farman is willing to capitalize on that.
Yeah, score on the Ferrothorn. Rayne just fishing for a burn at this point. Does get it.
Ooh, the unicorn luck kicking in, I guess.
As Horn Leech will KO the Suicune and recover the Bulu almost back to full. Actually, I think it is going back to full. Yeah, it is.
Not much to push it back to full.
That's
actually. True. Ferrothorn being the common factor here, still sticking around, going for another Gyro Ball against the Tapu Bulu. As we saw, is able to survive.
It's a 2-8 knockout, yeah. But now loses his own left berry to the knockoff. But all of the damage on Farman's Ferrothorn's gonna stick though. Doesn't have leftovers anymore.
Yeah.
But does have terrain.
Yes.
So
and
it is faster than Rayne's own
should
Ferrothorn.
slowly take things down. But in terms of a numeric, I think at the end, Farman does have an advantage. Let's not forget, he does have the Toxic Croak at the back, which could just punish the Ferrothorn. Yeah, and punish the Ferrothorn as well. Lunala will come out. Last 2 Pokemon on Rayne here.
Yeah, Lunala's forced to choose a move to lock himself into. Not many great options to be honest. Moonguy's Beam, but the Yveltal would resist it. Psyshock totally immune. The Yveltal's totally immune to it.
Yes.
And if it takes a non-steam type attack bonus attack, that's just less damage from the Yveltal. I think Farman takes that all day. Yeah, he's not even going to review anything about the Lunala. Choosing to move on to a game 2, and that was
very fast.
As abysmal as Rayne's attire is fabulous.
Oh well, yeah. It is pretty fabulous. How does he adjust though?
Well, how does he adjust? I think the Xerneas has to come out.
It's easy to, once this meta rolls around, it's like easy to think of all the legendaries and all the power it brings, and then you forget about
any legendaries.
And then you forgot about the power of a Tapu Bulu in grassy terrain, which just absolutely destroyed Rayne's team.
Yeah, he wasn't able to counter the terrain since Coco was faster. Coco was taken out immediately thanks to the fake out, and I'm not sure what he was planning to do with the Coco. And the fake out was really easy because at this point Farman knows that Rayne's Tapu Koko is out-vested and can't protect from a fake out. He might be forced to lead the Lunala even in front of the Toxic Croak Sucker Punch. I'm still not even sure he learns it. I think it's a take move.
It does learn Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
But it is not stab. But it doesn't matter because Lunala is
it's a 2-8 kill. It's a 2-8 kill no matter what.
I mean,
and it's priority.
The logic for having Toxic Croak is that, I guess, if your opponent is running Kyogre and you see Toxic Croak, they automatically assume it's dry skin, and they won't bring Kyogre. And then and then you have the added benefit of your Toxic Croak informing you of any surprise shenanigans that might be thrown your way. But as said, since there is no Kyogre, the charade is not really relevant.
Yeah, it's not like Suicune really cares about you being immune to score anyway. As now, moving to game 2, it's going to be Rayne in need of adjustment. As Farman's likely to stick with what worked. He didn't switch at all. He did switch actually. He switched into the Ferrothorn.
The Toxic Croak, surprisingly, is useful. It sort of, with the fake out, it enables Tapu Bulu to have a very destructive first turn. So I think Rayne should try to avoid that. As well, Farman has decided to switch up, bring the Yveltal instead of the Tapu Bulu. And we do see Lunala Incineroar.
So, adjustment from Rayne, Incineroar coming in this game.
Yeah.
And able to intimidate the Toxic Croak.
We'll see the anticipation once again, most likely from the psychic typing of Lunala. Psychic type attacks Lunala
the Psyshock that Lunala has. So the question now is what kind of Yveltal Farman is running, whether it's more offensive or more defensively oriented.
Yeah, Farman once again looking pretty solid on the first turn. The Lunala does not, as mentioned, does not enjoy getting sucker punched, and Yveltal
he could get double sucker punched really, and get knocked out immediately.
And he recognizes that, retreats the Lunala, brings in the Tapu Koko instead.
So only Incineroar able to act distant for Rayne, and can't really get a hard punish on this turn. As Fake Out comes out into the Incineroar, so Farman once again punishing. As Sucker Punch comes in from the Yveltal, but gonna be a failed attempt since the Lunala switched out.
Yeah. So Koko coming in gives Rayne some sort of breathing room against
and Incineroar having the Intimidate is gonna go a long way, since now we see that Farman does have a physical attack on his Yveltal.
Yeah.
And now Yveltal not quite as Yveltal looking pretty shaky against the Tapu Koko, and is forced to switch out with the Bulu maybe to remove the terrain. No, Incineroar gonna Intimidate. So Skytrap gonna do less damage if he goes for it.
I still think he'll at least bring Toxic Croak down to
So I think
Rayne.
he's gonna EWAP given how Rayne has been playing. As he goes for Volt Switch actually. So gonna chunk and remove the Focus Sash from the Toxic Croak.
Yeah, wise choice. Leave the Toxic Croak open to perhaps a Lunala switch it?
Well, but it still has to fear Sucker Punch if he has it. He hasn't revealed it, but still a risk you want to take. But he does go for Lunala. I think at this point, is he confident he doesn't have... Oh, but Gung Shot. It's gonna break Shadow Shield. Does connect and will break Shadow Shield.
Oh, look at that damage. But doesn't matter, 1 damage is enough.
And he gets the poison for good measure. The poison would have been enough too. As Incineroar goes for a U-turn into the Toxic Croak. So Koko gonna come in, but to what end though?
So wait, Gung Shot is a physical attack. Okay,
yes.
I was a bit worried that Farman would be running maybe a special Toxic Croak, but okay. Even Farman has his limits when it comes to Jank.
Farman hasn't been playing Jank for years though. I welcome a return to Farman playing Jank.
I mean, isn't this as close to Jank as he's gonna get?
Which is why he's in top cut. Top 4 for that matter.
Fair enough.
Koko does come back in, so Rayne I think doesn't want to risk his last slot. I really don't think it's a Suicune again, but sometimes Rayne still would bring the Suicune for support because it's safe. But Koko returns and Koko is still threatened by the Gung Shot.
Suicune I think is pretty okay, assuming Farman's last Pokemon is not the Bulu.
So the question now is, Rayne could just double up onto Incineroar and remove it with the Nature's Madness and an attack. Or he could just lock himself into Focus Blast immediately.
I mean, Yveltal is neutral, so I don't think that's a bad idea. But the 70% chance to hit though, we do see the Sky Drop.
So hey, Intimidate. No, not Intimidate this time though.
Yeah.
As goes Focus Blast, connects. That's a KO.
Ooh. Risking it, will be able to get a knockout.
So yes, Farman does lose the Incineroar on the Focus Blast. So Rayne, recognizing he's the game down and kind of behind in this game as well, goes all in on the Focus Blast. But he's going to lose his Koko to the Gung Shot if it hits next turn.
Yeah. Assuming the Toxic Croak manages to survive though.
And
Yveltal
now
will come in.
The Shadow Shield ensures that Sucker Punch will always KO Lunala.
Yeah. I think a switch here will be very prudent. Especially since we see the Sucker Punch. Incineroar's Intimidate can go a long way here.
But I don't think he intimidates the Toxic Croak in the air, which is a problem.
Yeah. We'll see whether Toxic Croak survives though. Incineroar will switch out.
No, Toxic Croak will survive. Koko's physical attack probably not invested by Rayne. He might even be using a attack reducing nature. Okay, so here's Sky Drop. Gonna take a 40 maybe. Yeah, 60.
That's survive.
And gonna knock off. Oh, sorry, that's the Yveltal. But double into the Koko. Not trusting the Gung Shot. Or going for the Gung. Well, he does go for Gung Shot. So not trusting Gung Shot to remove the Koko, but does get it. And Koko will go down. But could have knocked off the Incineroar that turn for Farman. Chose not to. So Rayne, again, his Luna can't come in at all. If he has Xerneas, he's threatened by the Gung Shot. So it's really a tough position to be in. Though Xerneas wouldn't have to boost, but it's Ferrothorn.
Not very
doesn't handle, can't stop knockoff, doesn't resist Dark. And he needs to remove the Yveltal if Lunala wants to ever come back in. And I don't see a way because I don't think Gun Shot's doing enough. I don't think Gyro Ball's doing enough.
Gyro Ball, I think maybe is a 2 kill. But you have to be worried about the Toxic Croak just throwing a fighting attack in Ferrothorn and Yveltal just following that up.
It might have Dream Punch for all we know to heal itself back.
Yveltal?
the Toxicroak.
Ah, Toxicroak. I mean, Yveltal, I think can learn Drain Punch.
Also going to switch out, and they're going to review his last mod, which is the Tapu Bulu.
Ooh, so Suicune would have not been a good pick here.
Yeah, so Rayne did recognize that Suicune was not the optimal option. And it's going to be the Grassy Seed. Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't see it in game 1. We did see it in game 1, sorry. As Yveltal going to protect itself from the potential Gyro Ball. As Fake Out comes out into the Bulu. But the Gyro Ball going to be avoided with the... Oh, Bulu gets hit with the Gyro Ball.
Hard reads.
That was the Toxicroak. So recognizing Yveltal's likelihood of protecting and thus punish it.
I think the defense move actually came in handy because without it, I think Ferrothorn just kills the Tapu Bulu.
No. It'll be into a raid, but not a KO. But now with but he can't Horn-Leech anything here because that won't heal enough. So Bulu is going to go down to another Gyro Ball if he doesn't protect. But now the Yveltal has Protector, so now Rayne actually probably wants to double into the Yveltal.
Okay, we do see the Yveltal knockoff coming out.
Except removes the Incineroar Berry. As we do see the Life Orb onto the Yveltal. Wood Hammer onto the Incineroar not going to be enough. Thanks to the resistance.
Yeah, I think he just wants to maximize damage.
But I think he's going to ignore the Bulu distance as Incineroar goes for U-turn into the Yveltal. With the Gyro Ball, I don't think that's enough. Unless the Yveltal is max speed.
Maybe the Ferrothorn is just targeting down the Bulu with a Gyro Ball, so...
Then the Lunala is forced to come in and die to Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
He literally can't avoid it because his choice and all his moves are attacks. So everything will get Sucker Punched.
Gyro Ball will connect with the Tapu Bulu, will bring it down.
He does decide to remove the Bulu, but... Now Farma just targets the Ferrothorn because the Lunala is switching out. Unless you want to make a hurry and go for Sucker Punch, predicting the Lunala stays in.
I
suppose it is a read for both players.
Yeah, that's a tall order because Farma once again, Toxicroak, fighting type, super effective against Ferrothorn. He could just double down on Ferrothorn as well. If
so now Rayne has to make a choice.
Although switching back Incineroar would be a okay move because you do intimidate both.
Yeah, Ferrothorn might be able to hang on.
Although I don't think one -1 attack boost is going to save Lunala from his.
It's gonna need like 5.
Yeah, the 4 times weakness is really detrimental.
Maybe
here.
6.
Oh whoa!
He does make the switch though. Does Farman call it and punish it with the double in to the Ferrothorn? And will it be enough? Even if he does. I mean, now with the time for Farman to review, hey, I'm actually mixed Yveltal.
Oh,
he is!
You called it.
Here's Oblivion Wing into the Incineroar to get the knockout. But I think Ferrothorn just gets the Toxicroak this turn.
Oh, okay.
Unless Gyro Ball KOs the Yveltal, but not after recovery.
To see low kick come out.
Ferrothorn's not that heavy though.
Yeah, just barely 50%.
Iron Barbs is going to do a bit of recoil. As Gyro Ball comes out, who does he remove? He removes Toxicroak. So Lunala is going to go down. And it's going to be Toxicroak. It's going to be Ferrothorn against Yveltal one-on-one. And given that now we've seen the mixed set, you naughty boy, Farman. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure. I don't think the Ferrothorn can come out on top. Even though, I mean, this turn is the most obvious turn in the world. It's going to be a Sucker Punch.
Maybe if there's a Leech Seed from the Ferrothorn.
No, we've seen Rayne's full set. It doesn't have Leech Seed.
And things are going to be a bit troublesome.
His last slot is knockoff, remember?
I mean, he does have grassy terrain going for him.
He does have Berry as well, but he needs to get there. Whoa, it doesn't... Goes for knockoff and... there's Thunderbolt on the Lunala.
Okay.
Does Farman not realize that's choiced?
Well...
Now he should know. He seems to have called a Protect on the Lunala.
Yeah.
Unless he decided that Ferrothorn was going to kill him with Gyro Ball anyway. So he thought he could survive the Thunderbolt?
He didn't?
Or he didn't think he had Thunderbolt, so he thought that maybe he had to rely on hitting Focus Blast?
Or
perhaps?
Yeah.
Because not all Lunalas carry Thunderbolt in their 4th slot.
I see. Well, this is information that now at least he knows. So he will be able to move on.
So only explanations are that A, he
doesn't know his choice.
He didn't know his choice, so he called a Protect. Or B, he decided that either one of those was going to kill him anyway. And so he decided to go after the Ferrothorn because he thought he could survive the Lunala's attack.
Yeah, but I mean, he did see Focus Blast.
But he went for knockoff, the physical attack, onto Ferrothorn after
instead of Oblivion Wing. Maybe he would have
survived. Recovery.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have survived because that's a Specs Lunala.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, okay, if he had brought down the Lunala and Ferrothorn didn't kill with Gyro Ball, then he theoretically could beat the Ferrothorn with Oblivion Wing?
No, Ferrothorn will still do... If Oblivion Wing goes into Berry, he loses.
Ah. Okay.
And I think he thought that the Terra Ball was going to kill him no matter what.
Ah. Then I don't know.
I suppose if he is max speed, that's not an unfair assumption. So it looked like it was going so well for Farman. He caught things on the switch. His Toxic was terrorizing things.
Left, right, yeah.
As it was in game 1, but all of a sudden, Rayne was able to... the crucial KO I think was the Focus Blast on the Incineroar, which he was able to get by skydropping the partner off.
Yeah, the Toxic Croak.
And firing off the Focus Blast unhindered. So he's not gonna get it again. But I feel like the Focus Blast might have changed Farman's... might have given Farman Farman might have made assumptions after that Focus Blast and thought that he doesn't carry Thunderbolt.
Well, now that we have that out of the way, final round between these two players.
It's hard to believe we just saw a Sucker Punch Yveltal lose to Lunala.
because we didn't see Sucker Punch come out.
As well, Lunala's gonna stand on Yveltal again, but now he can survive. Can he survive one? I'm not even sure.
Dark Aura.
Dark Aura Life Orb.
Intimidate.
Intimidate. Okay, yeah. So you can take one. And we've seen 3 of Toxic Rock's moves. The fake out, the
low
gum
kick
shot, and the low kick. And his fighting attack probably. So yeah, actually he doesn't have Sucker Punch.
Oh, low kick is a fighting attack.
Yeah. So the low kick is fighting attack. So he still has one more slot that's unrevealed,
which is I think still likely to be the Sucker Punch. Just that he hasn't had much opportunity to showcase it here. I mean, Toxic Croak
does get a faster fake out here.
Has a lot of variety. You know, it has a lot of things to do aside from just Sucker Punching the Lunala. He does the poison type is so
the
good
thing here though is that Rayne has a play which is switch to Coco and Thunderbolt immediately, and because if he calls a fake out onto the Incineroar slot, then this is the play to make.
Yeah, then because Lunala is immune to
as fake out goes into the Coco, as it goes for the knockoff into the Lunala, it's going to die. So well, Rayne making the big plays, but well,
Yveltal says no.
Yveltal just a bit too strong, even with the Shadow Shield.
Yeah, I mean, not only do you have Shadow Shield, you have there was the Incineroar Intimidate as well. But yeah.
So I think he reckoned he could survive a Sucker Punch, but the knockoff is a bit stronger.
Yeah. 4 times weakness doing it.
So I suspect Rayne was going for the play, but he didn't even get a chance to get it. Losing the Lunala, I don't think there's a way back for Rayne because he hasn't been bringing his Xerneas, and without the Xerneas, without his legendaries, his team doesn't do enough damage.
Yeah, I guess he just needs to focus down the Yveltal now to try to push it to a more even playing field. But he has to be wary of things like the Toxic Croak echoing his Tapu Koko with Gunk Shot.
No, not after Intimidate. His Koko will hang on,
-2 now, yes.
But again, he's lost control of the field, and he's losing his offensive threats. Ooh. And Toxic Croak and Yveltal are still very, very healthy.
Yeah.
He's not going to come in to intimidate the Incineroar.
So you're resetting the Toxic Croak's attack stat as well?
Yep.
Oh man.
So I don't think Rayne calculated for knockoff Life Orb even after Intimidate. He clearly thought he could survive. Yveltal said no.
Yveltal will protect here from an incoming fake out. No, fake out goes into Incineroar, doesn't accomplish much.
As Electro Web comes out, as goes into the protect and will reduce Incineroar speed just for good measure.
I mean, I don't see a very clear path for Farman to take here.
I don't think Farman really needs to go out on a limb quite yet. He can just slowly press his advantage. He's got a one advantage. He's not immediately threatened because Coco only has both switch to really hit the Yveltal.
And Electro Web, as we saw, but yeah.
Electro Web does no damage at all, so...
Coco will switch out here for the Ferrothorn.
Yeah, he reveals his last one is the Ferrothorn as it was in game 2. But without the Xerneas, there's just not enough damage, I feel.
Will bait out the fake out, so Incineroar will take extra damage.
Will lose his berry as well though.
Oof.
As we do see the U-turn from the Incineroar to bring the Coco back in.
So I guess keeping up more pressure on the Yveltal with the Coco. But yeah, losing the barrier on the Ferrothorn means Rayne's team's longevity is has been reduced.
Yeah, he's not gonna get any more recovery until the Tapu Bulu comes in.
And that's on Farman to decide when the Tapu Bulu comes in. I mean, Incineroar also does threaten Ferrothorn with a very, very powerful Flare Blitz here. I mean,
yeah, it's not like Coco can do much about it.
He can Sky Drop the Incineroar.
So you only raise it for a turn.
Yeah.
And at some point, no matter how many intimidates you slap on Incineroar, Flare Blitz is still hitting Ferrothorn for 4 times weakness. So I mean, it's tough.
That's the theme of the game, isn't it? Farman just exploiting Rayne's 4 times weakness.
Oh, definitely. Even the 2 times weakness with the Shadow Shield was enough.
Oh, okay. Yveltal switches out, bringing in the Bulu, so the terrain will switch.
So there's some recovery for the Ferrothorn. Does he go for Sky Drop? Does get the Grassy Seed, of course, activating the moment it comes in. As Ferrothorn going to switch out to Incineroar.
Okay, so baiting out the fire attack, reducing the attack stat of Farman's Incineroar even more.
But Coco's still not going to do much damage at all. Electro Web also not the most useful move right now. Just goes straight for the Volt Switch. So a Flare Blitz punish there would be extremely detrimental for him.
I'm not sure whether Farman is able to see that far ahead. But you're right.
I'm not sure he needs to.
Yeah, the possibility of it exists, and it is very scary since Rayne is one game.
This is the last game, right? He's 1-1 down, but he just goes for the knockoff and loses his berry on Incineroar as well.
I mean, there is recovery from Grassy Terrain. That's enough, right?
Well, not if he goes all around. Berries unshared. Berries are for you.
Okay, so the Bulu in this situation also doesn't seem to be accomplishing much.
I think it's, well, yeah, I suppose, but it's not that threatened by the Ferrothorn, given that we saw how much Gyro Ball was doing.
It is. I mean, it isn't, but you kind of want to maybe save the Bulu or I don't know.
The Bulu is kind of useless, really.
Yeah, Coco should destroy
Just
it.
here to sponge up hits as you grind Rayne down. Though, you're going to have to grind a bit more because of Grassy Terrain.
Yeah, and his attack has been dropped as well.
The Tapu Bulu?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the U-turn came in. So it's going to be a switch to the Yveltal, recognizing that this is time for Yveltal to come back in with no Coco on the field. So a Gyro Ball would be a bit iffy. That was Incineroar. So yeah, Gyro Ball not likely to go there, as Bulu protects itself. Incineroar goes for the fake out into the Yveltal, and I think a Gyro Ball into the Tapu Bulu slot. Oh, a knockoff. Get rid of the life orb. So all this is a bit too little too late. You could have used the 2 intimidates and a life orb removal on the turn 1. Unfortunately, it's hard to get that all in one turn.
Yeah. Well, I guess Yveltal now can fire off Oblivion Wing to try to get some form of recovery back.
It's also good that Farman recognized that the Yveltal was faster than Lunala, so he didn't even need to gamble on Sucker Punch. He was always going to get a hit with a knockoff. Yeah, so Oblivion Wing does come out here to get some recovery back from the Ferrothorn.
Oh, that's a lot less than I expected.
I think he's definitely physically oriented, but with Oblivion Wing just for Katana maybe.
Will you see the Horn Leech come out as well?
Speaking of little damage. But recovery is recovery. Okay, he had nothing to recover. Yeah. I'm sorry. As Flare Blitz comes out to remove the Bulu, no, not with the boost.
Yeah, +1 defense.
But with a Gyro Ball, there could be enough. As Gyro Ball comes out and goes for Yveltal instead, there's going to be enough. Yep, yes. Yveltal definitely fast on Farman's side, and Ferrothorn not intimidated. So, Rayne slowly clawing some semblance of a way back.
Yeah, I think he has recognized that.
But Toxic Croak is still super effective against everything that Rayne has.
But I think he has recognized that the Tapu Bulu is really a non-factor in this fight. So if he can leave it...
I'm not sure Bulu has given... I think Bulu has been a net negative for Farman so far. I think the Grassy Terrain has healed more than the Bulu has done.
Yes, for sure. And he didn't even heal the Yveltal, which was flying above ground.
Yeah, you're right. That was uneven sharing of the goods. This is not quite a socialist republic here. As Loki does remove the Incineroar, so no more Intimidate. Can Gyro Ball remove the... Oh boy, that's gonna do more than himself.
He does heal a bit.
And then take a bit more.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a net.
Does Gyro Ball do enough to Toxic Croak though? He needs to remove Toxic Croak. Oh, not yet. As low kick. Is Ferrothorn high enough to survive the low kick?
The Ferrothorn killed the Toxic Croak killed the Incineroar.
So you saw low kick do about this much though.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a close for Ferrothorn.
I think
Wasi Volt Switch is gonna be enough.
Yeah, I think Toxic Croak has more things to worry about, which is the Tapu Koko hitting the field here.
So the question now is, does Toxic Croak have the does the Toxic Rock carry protect?
I mean, I think most likely it's the Sucker Punch, but if he has to protect, now is the time to use it. Because it is basically the way to
looks
handle
like he
Ferrothorn.
doesn't have it. As Incineroar comes in to intimidate the Ferrothorn once more, I don't think he survives Gyro Ball though, even after this intimidate. On the Toxic Croak, that is.
Yeah, Bulu should be going for an all-out attack on the Coco because that's the fastest thing.
Bulu goes for the protect, not wanting to be sky dropped maybe. As Coco goes for the Volt Switch into the Incineroar slot. Nothing to switch to now though, but damage is damage and gets the KO.
Yes.
But Toxic Croak will get a fake out next turn.
Do you really want to fake out though?
Well, you fake out Wood Hammer the Coco.
Yeah, then you leave Ferrothorn open to a Gyro Ball straight into your Toxic Croak. And then Ferrothorn versus Bulu, Ferrothorn will come out ahead.
Oh, that's true.
So endgame situation here looking pretty good for Rayne. Toxic Croak,
he needs to land the gun shot on the...
Is he faster than Coco?
No, Coco is
that's
faster.
the problem. At this range, I think Toxic Croak just dies the Volt Switch.
I think he has to fake out to get the damage on Coco.
Yeah, and
he can't leave Ferrothorn open, that's true.
He's pinned.
He is pinned. I'm not sure how he got here. The Bulu just hasn't done anything but hurt Faman. The Bulu had turned a winning position to a losing position.
I mean, I have a joke in mind, but I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, in this position, he's not going to come out of this either way. Rayne should recognize that he's going to should play his cards right. Bulu protects here. Coco going to the Volt Switch.
Toxic Croak, that's going to be a KO with the terrain. Toxic Croak not the bulkiest thing in the world, and Bulu can't beat Ferrothorn. Never mind Coco. So are we going to see a death by Skydrop? I think we are.
I don't think that's even necessary. Just Volt Switch, chip it down, and kill it with Gyro Ball.
No, he's not even going to let us see. So, well, Unicorn wins out somehow, despite losing the Lunala immediately on turn 1. The Bulu is really the Bulu. I'm not sure the Bulu has done much at all this set, other than game 1 when the Suicune was there.
No, the Bulu did many things in that set.
For Rayne.
Yeah, he kept healing Rayne's team. It gave Rayne an opportunity to focus down Bulu's partner.
And he gave himself Iron Bulb's recoil.
Yes. So yeah, it's untrue that Bulu did nothing. He did many things.
He did worse than nothing.
Yeah, he did. He was worse than nothing. And arguably, I think that because Bulu was not able to throw its weight onto the field
Toxic Croak was able to be targeted down freely.
Yes. Not just Toxic Croak, like stuff like the Incineroar, the Yveltal even. I mean, if you can safely ignore a Pokemon, then it's a 2 versus 1 essentially.
Yes.
I don't know, because Bulu did work out for farm in like the previous 2 games, so I can see his rationale for bringing it again. But the thing is, Rayne adjusted. He decided that, okay, I'm not going to bring Suicune, so you don't have a very clear opportunity to wreak havoc with your Bulu.
And I'm not going to give you a free hit on my Coco in grassy terrain.
Yes. And once he's able to capitalize on Coco's superior speed, and also he was able to sort of capitalize on his Lunala, you know. It didn't go down as quickly as in the previous games, or it wasn't pinned as much.
That was game 2. Yeah. Game 3 though.
Yeah.
Turn 1. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So once that goes down, right, that's sort of, in a sense, if you think about it, that's frees Rayne from having to be, oh, I gotta protect my Lunala. Now Lunala is gone. So the mindset switches to, okay, I don't have Lunala anymore. I need to start killing Pokemon. I need to start getting things into my favor instead of always being on the defensive, right? Now his mindset switched from being reactive to like, okay, now I need to make the reads. I need to start punishing farm and the calls that he makes.
I suppose the other problem for Rayne, for Farman was that he wasn't able to land the one hit he needed on Ferrothorn, which was the Flare Blitz. And Ferrothorn was the one that just kept hurting his team. Gyro Ball was killing everything.
Yes.
Because of his relatively fast team. And the fact that Bulu was weak to steel. Yveltal was fast, Bulu was weak to steel, Toxic Croak is frail and pretty fast. And everything was getting chunked by the Gyro Ball.
I mean, the defense boost from what seed was it? I can't remember.
Grassy seed.
Bulu did have a +1 defense. And
what seed do you remember? Grassy terrain from Bulu. What seed would it be, Justin? I wonder. Misty Seed? Misty Seed on Bulu?
But the +1 also didn't do much. Didn't really...
I couldn't save him from the 2-hit KO.
Yeah.
And again, it's not like Bulu... Farm might be better off with Bulu just getting off the field. It was actively hurting him.
The grassy terrain.
If he had, like, especially that time when he was forced to switch out and bring Incineroar in.
Yeah.
If Blue was already gone, Incineroar would already be on the field and it would be a very different turn.
Yeah. You fake out.
Fake out. You have a chance to Flare Blitz the Ferrothorn, but instead by switching in, you're dead because your Blue is actively accomplishing nothing.
Yeah. Just taking up a slot, you know, which other Pokemon would be more productive in. Yeah.
So it's really unfortunate though, considering how well he started.
For sure.
And it's hard to argue also because how well Blue did in game 1. But it is what it is. And Farman does fall in top 4. A very good run, but no repeat of the Farman's amazing regionals win in 2016. It seems Toxicroak with anticipation.
It's not jank enough. That's why Farman lost.
Anticipation Toxicroak just not cutting it. Even though in this set it actively helped him and identified that the Coco had Sky Drop. Excellent choice of anticipation by Farman, which we will be speaking to immediately after this. So stay tuned.
Welcome back. We are here with Farman, who unfortunately fell to Rayne. Couldn't face up to the unicorn suit, unicorn magic of Rayne there. So unfortunately, your run ends here. But so how do you feel about your team then?
I like this team a lot. I like Givertil. I like Kyogre. The other 4 members, I'm not sure what to say. I mean, I have 2 grass types in my team. I don't know if that's the best idea, but in the end, it kind of worked out.
Okay, talk to me about the Toxicroak. Like, what inspired you to decide to run that on your team?
I saw someone use Toxicroak, and then I needed something to fight Xerneas, and
okay, why anticipation?
I got the wrong ability.
Okay, so it was not an active choice of I think dry skin is I mean once they see Toxicroak, they're gonna assume dry skin. It's not that kind of conscious decision to put anticipation on Toxicroak.
No.
Okay, next levels. So okay, talk me through your matches with Rayne. So what sort of what sort of strategy do you decide to implement against him?
I was thinking that he'll try to counter Kyogre, so I brought Yveltal instead as my main attacker, kind of. And against his team, I think I'm more scared of the Coco because I don't know what that Coco does, and it can hit Yveltal for super effective. Other than that, I think I just went with it and just whack.
Okay, just to clarify, the last slot on your Toxicroak, is it Sucker Punch or is it Protect?
It has no Protect.
So it's Sucker Punch.
It's Gung Shot.
No, okay.
Wait, no.
Fake out, Gung Shot, low kick.
Feint.
So no Sucker Punch as well.
No Sucker Punch.
Oh, okay, because me and Matt were arguing like, oh, okay, because your Toxicroak and Yveltal, if both have Sucker Punch, then just really pins down the Lunala. So, okay, it does have the Feint. We didn't really see that in action because I suppose there wasn't really an opportunity or hard read that you needed to do.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
For Feint, I was thinking against Xerneas Smeagol matchup, I can break the Protect and break the Sash.
Okay, and yeah, Feint does go through stuff like Crafty Shield and White Guard as well, I believe. So there is utility in that. Yeah. So moving forward, are you going to be using this team or are you going to try a different team?
I'm not so familiar with other teams, so maybe I'll stick with this for now.
Just to readjust, modify your team, make sure Toxicroak has dry skin instead of anticipation.
I'm not sure if I want dry skin.
Oh, why? I mean, okay, let's not talk about the semifinals. In terms of your tournament run yesterday, did anticipation help you in any of the matchups?
It didn't help, but there was one game where I lost and Blaziken with Flare Blitz without Sun White KO my Toxicroak, and I thought maybe dry skin would be so good after all.
because it will take extra damage?
I'll take extra damage, yeah.
But I mean, it was a one-hit kill regardless, right?
It was a one-hit kill regardless, but I thought maybe it would be such a good idea. Maybe Poison Touch would be better.
I guess. I mean, the rationale is if you have Dry Skin, then Groudon switches in and just breaks your Sash. I suppose that's one argument. Okay. So before we end the interview, are there any? Is there anything you'd like to say? Maybe about your match with Rayne or the tournament in general?
Rayne, maybe I could have played better because I had Assault Vest on my Toxic Croak. So if I remove the Electric Terrain,
wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I had Assault Vest on Toxic Croak.
Okay, and if you maybe play better, go on.
Yeah, maybe I could have removed Electric Terrain, replaced it with Dracasi Terrain, and maybe I can survive that Volt Switch or Sky Drop or something.
Okay, and there we have it. The Singapore Regional Champion, Faman, unfortunately falling to the semi-finals to Rayne, but still an impressive run. Okay, so stay tuned for the other semi-final match we'll be bringing to you shortly.